And I have a feeling that we're going to see more of this as time goes on and we start getting closer to Christmas and with the people getting vacation. So I don't think this week is the week, but I think next week is the week that the schools will be out, or next week will be the last week for schools to be out. You can see the traffic in San Francisco, according to the maps, looks pretty good. San Mateo and Dumbarton Bridge, moderately heavy. Now at 7:02, let's go back to the desk.
All right, Sal, thank you. Well, 6 people are still in the hospital after that house explosion in Alameda County. The crews say it started with an early morning gas leak.
Let's head out to our James Torres. Yeah. He's at the scene there near Hayward to bring us the latest from firefighters, James.
Gossi and Dave, we did just talk to some fire crews earlier this morning. They essentially told us their job now is done. They were able to put out the flames after hours of working on it, and they say that has set the stage now for a lot of these investigations to begin. I can show you what we're seeing behind me this morning. A lot of it looks pretty much the same of what we've seen yesterday morning and yesterday afternoon. The caution tape is still up. The cones are still up here. You can get on to 238 off of East Llewellyn Boulevard here, but that's pretty much about it. Now, we can talk to you a little bit about what these firefighters tell us. They tell us no more fire is here as they wait for some of these agencies from Washington, D.C. to come in and begin their investigations.
Flames are out. We use thermal imaging cameras, all the technology that we have. We've maintained a presence here 24 hours. We find no further hot spots. Everything's stabilized for now.
We know the NTSB and Cal OSHA, they will be on the scene later today. We are still waiting to hear the conditions of 6 people sent to the hospital. We've learned a construction crew struck a gas line early Thursday morning. PG&E dispatched a crew to cap that gas line after it ran for about 2 hours. Then about 10 minutes later, an explosion blew up a home, damaging at least 2 other houses nearby. We've since learned 3 of those people in the hospital are PG&E workers, along with a mother, her daughter, and a 3rd person, all still recovering in the hospital. We also know the sheriff's office evacuated most of this block. This block is made up of a number of businesses as well as homes. People have been able to go back inside to gather their essentials, but no word yet on how soon until it's safe enough for people to return back to their homes full time. Again, we heard from the Alameda County Fire Department earlier this morning. We are hoping to hear from PG&E, who is now on scene this morning. Any updates, of course, we will bring that to you. For now, we are live this morning in Alameda County. I'm James Torres, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, James, thank you. Time now 7:05. Explosions like the one near Hayward require a full team to investigate and involve several agencies. Now, here in California, the California Public Utilities Commission investigates natural gas pipeline explosions, and they're often joined by the National Transportation Safety Board. A retired NTSB pipeline accident investigator told us some of the things they do when investigating accidents like this one, and he said witnesses are very important.
The first few hours of an accident are crucial to gather all the evidence. If NTSB decides to take the accident, nobody is allowed to talk to witnesses until NTSB gives clearance.
He also said that some of the physical evidence will likely be sent to Washington, D.C. to an NTSB lab. Now, all day yesterday, KTVU brought you the breaking news coverage of this explosion near Hayward on the Fox local lab. You can get push notifications for breaking news just like this by downloading the Fox local app for your phone or smart TV.
San Francisco firefighters say they have a 3-alarm fire under control in the city's Tenderloin district. Started about 3:15 this morning near the intersection of Golden Gate Avenue and Taylor Streets. It did major damage to a 6-story multi-residential building. San Francisco Fire Captain Jonathan Baxter tells us crews rescued several people from the building.
We have over 45 individuals who were either rescued or assisted out of this complex. Those individuals are temporarily housed in a warming bus, a minibus at this location.
Captain Baxter says there are no reports of any injuries and no word yet as to how the fire started. The fire department says crews will be on the scene there for several more hours as they clean up.
Our time now 7:06. Well, early this morning, a federal judge ruled that immigration officers cannot detain and deport Kilmar Obrego Garcia after he was released from immigration detention yesterday. Obrego Garcia made a scheduled appearance at an ICE facility in Baltimore this morning. That appearance came about 14 hours after a judge released him from detention. The national from Salvador originally immigrated to the U.S. illegally as a teenager. He's been at the center of a very bitter legal fight over immigration status since he was mistakenly deported back in March. He talked to his supporters outside of the ICE facility this morning.
Y ahora estoy aquí de pie frente a ustedes y la lucha seguirá. Yo seguiré.